if you know that when it finally dawns on you, Marcus is nothing but a pattern of thoughts. Period. Full stop, as we say in England and Australia. You guys say period. Period. That's all Marcus is. And it's not difficult for you to even imagine that. Even if you haven't quite experienced it yet, it's not difficult for you to imagine it. That's why I use the amnesia pointer. Personal amnesia I'm talking about. You still know that's a laptop in front of you and the laptop sitting on a table and there's a door behind you and that's a ceiling and a wall, and you'd still have that information. But in reference to personal self, personal amnesia, we can remove that. Now who the fuck's sitting here? Or what's sitting here? Who's having this experience? Now who's having a feeling? At best, all you could say is, I don't know. Because I can't recall who I am. So this presence, this beingness, this consciousness, this awareness is not dependent for it to be upon the Marcus story, the Marcus character. It's prior to the Marcus character. The Marcus character comes after this presence, this consciousness, this awareness, this beingness, this aliveness. It comes after that. Yeah. See, we can remove Marcus and there's still an aliveness here. But if you remove the aliveness, Marcus is gone, 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 gone forever. The aliveness is not dependent on the Marcus character. The Marcus character is dependent upon this. Do you understand? And it's this, Marcus, that's being sought. It's this that you're trying to find. The mind just goes, no, it can't be this because this is me. And I don't want to find this. I want to actually try and get rid of this if I possibly can. Like, really? Right. That's what I was like, no. I wanted so much of a change. I want this to go. I want me to go. It sounds very attractive.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I feel. It's like I just don't want to be so caught up in this story because it's just not working out in so many ways. I want some distance from it or
I understand. Yeah, I understand. All you got to do, and it begs the question when I ask this question, all you got to do is come to see you're not the story. Now, why did I say it begs the question? Whom or what is it would be coming to see it's not the story? Couldn't be the story.
Right.
It couldn't be the story. Do you understand? It can't be anything other than this.
Yeah.
It's just all your life, this has been called Marcus. And I am this body. And I am experiencing these feelings. And it's Marcus that can see, hear, taste, touch, smell. That's been going on your whole life. Your whole life. And when you start to work out what Marcus is, you start to see that's crazy. When you know what a Marcus is. So can Marcus feel? Nope. Can Marcus see, hear, taste, touch, smell? Nope. Is Marcus conscious and aware? Nope. Can I feel a Marcus? Nope. Yet there's feeling happening here, isn't there? There is consciousness that's here. There is awareness that's here. There's a beingness that's here. Then the question finally becomes, holy shit, who or what's this? But that won't fully arise, like, Jesus, who or what is this then? Until you know what you're not. Because it just won't arise. Because if you're convinced that this is Marcus, it won't arise. The who or what is this won't arise. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You've got to fully land on what you're not. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm becoming less convinced that, like this morning when I was walking, I was realizing the only thing that actually is right here, and that doesn't include the thought that I'm about to have referencing half a second ago.
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
but it just keeps coming back to like, well, then if I'm not that Marcus, what do I replace it with? And I guess that's what I need to drop to, is like that.
Yeah, it doesn't need replacing. Marcus can't see, hear, taste, touch, or smell. Marcus can't do any of that. Yet there's seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling happening here. Don't need to replace Marcus with anything. Yeah? There's consciousness here. There is awareness here. There is a beingness here. Don't need to replace Marcus with anything.
Yeah, I guess
All
it
you've
doesn't
got to
matter what
do,
it's called or anything. It's already. It's just, yeah. I'm looking at it.
yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. The problem is our whole life we take ourselves to be what we're not. And here's the strange bit about that. Then what we're not goes looking for what it is. Ponder that just for 1 second. What we're not goes looking for what it is. The seeker is nothing but thoughts.
Right.
Nothing but thoughts.
I guess you could also say what we are goes looking for what it is.
Yeah.
Too, because
Yeah. That's who what I'm speaking to. That you are. What the fuck would I speak to? Marcus can't hear me. Marcus can't know. Marcus can't see me. Why the hell would I speak to a Marcus? But I'm speaking. And something's hearing me. And something knows. That's why you keep turning up here. Something already knows. You already know. You wouldn't keep turning up. You wouldn't. See, for you to be homesick, for you to really be homesick, you'd have to know what being fucking home was like, wouldn't you? Isn't that what's happening? Really?
yeah,
That's what's happening. You already know.
I just can't find the remaining belief in Marcus being what I am. I feel like I would be willing to look at it, or willing to.
Well, there's primarily two things. There's only really two things that we need to look at, Marcus. Yeah. Am I the body mind? Am I the mind? Am I the body? Two things. And what I'm saying to you is, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like there's still identification with the body happening.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
but it
you,
must be so subtle, because if I think through it with you, then I can always recognize that that identification is irrational, but it just doesn't feel like it's, for lack of a better word, embodied, or it doesn't feel like it's.
yeah, you're still not convinced. That's all. You're still not fully convinced. Like, you can track with me, you can follow me. Yeah. You can't do it yourself yet.
Right.
Do you understand? You've got to be able to do this yourself. Yeah. I can kind of walk you through it whilst we're sitting here together.
Mhm.
Can you do it on your own? Can you walk yourself through
In a way that's convincing enough to drop
it? Yeah.
the
For you to
belief.
see, yes, for you to know, for you to know. Instead of following me and we kind of get to the end and you go, yeah, it's a good idea, Terry. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, look, you're okay. I want to say that, yeah? You are totally, totally okay. You're not doing anything wrong. You haven't failed at anything. It's not like it's it is a process. And we all have to go through it. It's an unraveling. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I can guide you, but in the end, you've got to be able to do it yourself. Yeah. You've got to, you've got to be, you have to look for yourself, even learn how to look for yourself.
Mhm.
That's why I guide. I try and give you pointers or ideas as to how to look for yourself, but you've got to do the looking. Yeah. You're okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
it feels like over the last few weeks since we've been, I mean, before I had kind of I mean, definitely an interest bordering on obsession with it, but it was less of like I don't know, just lately it feels more like a more intense curiosity without any expectation of an outcome. It's more just like, I just want to know. I mean,
fantastic.
I just want to know. Like,
Fantastic. That's all you need. That's all you need. Seriously, that's all you need. For me, I just want, what's the truth?
yes,
What the fuck? And I don't care what the outcome of me discovering what that truth. I don't care. What's the fucking truth? What's the truth?
yes,
That's like, yeah. That should be your primary reason for the love of truth, the love of it. No longer interested in illusion. Yeah. And it takes an enormous amount of, can I say, it's like a honesty, self-honesty, self, and couple that with the desire to want to know the absolute truth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was like, I want to know the truth if the truth is going to result in me,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, but
Yeah,
now
man,
it's
I
just like,
get
I don't
it.
even care. I just,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah, I get it. For me, I want to know the truth because I believe, here's the fuck up, right? I believe that if I come to know that truth, I'll never feel again.
Yeah.
Now ponder that for a sec. What fucking space was I in, hoping I would never feel again? That was the outcome I wanted out of this. Imagine my surprise when I feel more now than I ever did, as the complete opposite happened.
Right.
The complete opposite, See, two things. Body, mind. Those two things must be explored. Am I what mind is saying I am? Am I the thoughts? Yeah. Am I that? Or am I this body? And if I am this body, where in this body am I located? Where? Because we just automatically say, yeah, I'm in here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, and I'm in here. So, okay, where? Does this personal self have a center from which it emanates from? And if it does, where in the body is it? Question that you need to ask. It's a question you need to ask and a question you need to look into. Yeah, because we believe we're here. Well, okay. Well, where here? We can do a little experiment, right? Because we go, yeah, I'm in the body. So I'm in the body. And this is my body. So we must be somewhere in the body, be claiming ownership of the body. Yeah. Okay, good. So where in the body are you? In your right foot?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm anywhere in the body. The only attachment that I have to the body is still comes from a place of more like whether I'm in it or not. I don't feel like I am, but I do feel when the body has pain, and it's just like this want of avoidance of that pain. So
I understand. I understand. Then you go to, can Marcus feel pain?
Yeah.
See, I'm not saying there's no pain,
right?
But who or what's experiencing the pain is on trial here. Because if you believe it's Marcus that's experiencing the pain, okay, well, that's going to be painful.
It's not even so much that it's, I mean, again, that belief that it's Marcus experiencing the pain almost becomes um an irrelevant or a non-issue because there is pain being experienced. So it just becomes about avoiding it, whoever or whatever is experiencing it.
Yeah. And look, there's a difference between physical pain and emotional pain.
Yes.
Big difference. Yeah. Emotional pain never feels like physical pain. It doesn't.
Right.
We might
feels
go,
like contractions of energy.
There's a heaviness but it's never as painful as what you can experience with the physical body. It's just not.
Right.
Yeah. The emotional is imaginary. That's what we call suffering. The physical is not imaginary. That's what we call a direct experience of this direct experience. Pinch, 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 pinch. Direct. Then the thought will follow after the pinch and go, oh, what happened? Who did that? What was that? After it. Do you understand? But emotional pain is going to be a big story going on first to then create the apparent emotional suffering. There's a difference. Yeah. These are all pointers I'm giving you. Yeah, like nothing I'm really, look, let's be clear, nothing I'm really saying is absolute truth. None of it, Marcus. Yeah, I'm just doing my best to point with dualistic language. Yeah. Don't take everything that comes out of my mouth as gold. They're just, right. I'm just trying to point, trying to get you to see for yourself. Ultimately, you have to look for yourself and see for yourself. What the hell is actually happening here? What's actually happening?
Yeah, it's like I can see that the only thing that's actually happening is just
what's happening.
There's some feelings, there's some things that are seen, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then by the time you've talked about it, it's something different.
Yeah. All that's actually happening is what's actually happening right here, right now. That's what's actually happening, including a thought, including an emotion, including a feeling. But it's all just spontaneously bursting into existence now without, and it has zero to do with the Marcus character. Nothing to do with the Marcus character. Are there emotions? Yes. Are there feelings? Yes. Is there seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling? Yes. Conscious and awareness? Yes. A body? Yes. Thoughts? Yes. Yes, yes, yes.